Hey guys, welcome back to Stardew Valley, continuing from where we last left off. I want to start by saying I'm sorry, because apparently the last few episodes I wasn't recording, and I thought I was. So, you only missed about 3 days, and if you don't remember uh, anything, we've got we got a barn going up. We moved our silo over here. We got our chicken coop set up with all our little chicks in it. And we also, found all the things we needed to make a little bit of wild winter seeds. So, haven't missed much. So I figured I'd give you this quick little update, since I apparently wasn't recording when I thought I was. Because I knew I was. I knew I had to be recording, because it had the I hit the thing to start recording, and it popped up saying it was recording. And apparently it wasn't. I guess I just imagined it somehow. But we made sure we are recording this time. So we don't really have much to do, because we also upgraded our axe to steel, and as you can see, we don't have our pickaxe because we're having it upgraded as well to steel. And it's currently the Festival of Ice is going on right now, and we won't participate in that because we don't have our pickaxe. There isn't really much we can do except go around looking for worm spots to try to get more snow yams. And we see one right over here. Some clay. So yeah, it really sucked that we weren't recording any of that. So, like I said before, I apologize. So, since there isn't really much we can do until our pickaxe is ready, suppose we can just... That's the great thing about having a buttload of sprinklers to water all your crops, because it'll allow you to focus on going into the mines or fishing or whatnot. And if you don't do much fishing, or you've collected a buttload of materials from the mines already, it just means you can constantly go to sleep until your stuff is grown. My steel pickaxe is ready. Nice. Tomorrow or the next day, these should be grown. Also, our barn should be done pretty soon. All our chickens are grown. And we have eggs. Bark, bark, bark. Nice. So we can start making a little bit of money off our chickens. Do we have... Yes, we do. Mayonnaise makers, woodstone, earth crystal, and a copper bar. So we'll go get enough to make 4. Well, we don't have to get them. We can just go to our work table here. What are we missing? Copper bars. Easy enough. We have a little bit of copper. So just 1, 2, 3, 4. Exactly enough copper to make 4 mayonnaise makers. We are running low on coal. Put that in there. Suppose we can Say hello to Lucky and check their mushroom cave while we wait for that copper to be done. Take all these and sell them. Get these eggs made into mayo. Because it's too bad mayo isn't in animal or artisan bundles. So, take these mushrooms and sell them. Our copper should be ready, because copper is the quickest smelting. Copper, iron, gold, iridium. Four mayonnaise makers. Now, come over here to our chicken coop. And we'll place them here. And we will get our mayonnaise on the go. First bit of mayo on the go. I should have kept one egg to sell, that way it could fill up the... Sorry about that, guys. It's a little later in the day. Current time is 9 right now. 9:46 to be precise. Hello, Clint. Thank you. Now we do have enough iron to go upgrade our hoe to a steel hoe. But we'll hold off on that right yet. Because since these wild seeds are about to grow and we're about to need it to do some more hoeing, we'll hold off on that. So we've fed our animals and whatnot. Let's just go ahead and go to bed. You know, winter you don't have much to do in winter time except for animals and mining. Animals, mining, and fishing. But, you know, like I said, I don't do much fishing. You know, and if you like to, you know, take your time and sometimes do fishing every so often, you know, more power to you, you know. Oh, good, our barn is done. I don't think we have enough money to buy a full set of cows, but we'll buy as many as we can. Because we will need to buy a heater for the cow area as well. So let's take these mayo and these eggs and deposit them in there. We could also... Oop, warm spot. Snow yam! Excellent! So now we can start destroying these. Now we can clear up all these big boulders and rocks. Chicken statue again. You get a good bit of stone from those. I feel like it's not possible to get like full iridium tools until year 3, when you get the statue that generates iridium every day. You know, iridium. If you played Stardew, you know what I'm talking about. You get at the end of year 3, if you've done good, you'll get this statue that each day will generate a small amount of iridium ore. So, you know, like in 10, if you're lucky, in I think the most I've ever gotten is like 6, 7 iridium ore, and that's like So if you're lucky, within like 2 days, you can have maybe like three bars of iridium. On the low end, I think the lowest I've seen is about 2. On the high end, you know, like I said, 6 or 7. I can't remember. It was one of those two. It was 6 or 7 iridium. I think we'll go ahead and get all these big boulders over here all smashed up. The one thing I like when it with this compared to like Harvest Moon is if you played Harvest Moon, you know every so often you can get a storm and you can't go outside and do anything. And the storm will usually blow in rocks and sticks, and it can, as well as boulders. You know, 4 square big boulders. And it could be really devastating for your farm. So that was one thing I didn't like about Harvest Moon. I think the other thing I didn't like about Harvest Moon, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it. It's a fun game. Yeah, in fact, it was because of Harvest Moon that made me want to play games like Stardew Valley. Because, you know, I really enjoyed it. But I believe everyone has something about a game they don't like. You know, whether it's like a certain mission or just an enemy they have, like, just, it's like they just have a hard time with this enemy because it's such a pain. You know, everyone has that something they don't like about certain games. It's like, oh, I hate doing this, or, oh no, not this butthole, I hate this guy. Because, especially you really hate those enemies where it's like, depending on, you know, your play style in that game. You know, it's hard to, because there will always be like a few enemies that is hard for you to beat. I mean, you can beat them, it's like one enemy I really hate in Final Fantasy X, just in any of the Final Fantasies actually, is I have a hard time pronouncing certain stuff in Final Fantasy. But, if anyone plays Final Fantasy, they know the enemy I'm talking about. There's one that's called, I think, Melbourne or something like that. Like I said, not that good at pronouncing their names. Especially when it also comes to, like, you know, I could easily say there's certain spells like fire, blizzard, thunder, water. It's just when it's get to where it starts adding the little extra letters at the end. It's like, I'm having a hard time pronouncing this. It's like, it's usually the final form of fire, thunder, and all that. It's like Fugairs, Thugunder. I don't know. Like I said, I have a hard time just pronouncing it. So, yeah, I've always had a hard time pronouncing those, certain words and monster names. Alrighty, we're low on energy. We've cleared out a lot, so we'll go to bed. Taking care of our chickens. Oh, we should have gone down to the farm. Get a little bit of money for our mayo and eggs. We should have gone down to the animal shop and sought out to buy some cows. What's the weather? Clear with somewhat annoyed. There it is. I was looking. Sorry, guys, I had to look for something real quick. Like I said before, I like to use my phone for a timer, so I don't end up making the episodes too long. Alrighty. Didn't mean pick up cave carrot. So we can make another 10 seeds. Put these in there. And we can get this. All nice and done. As you see, we slowly just build up our crop field. Alrighty. I was hoping to get more winter snow yams than that. But, it's fine. Feed our animals. Turn these eggs into some mayo. Alrighty. I think I won't go to the mines just yet. We'll go around, we're almost out of time for this episode. About 2 minutes, around 2 minutes left. So we'll spend that last little bit of time going around searching for any forageables. And the rest of the day, we'll head back up to the farm with our axe and pickaxe and just start clearing out more of those trees and stumps and boulders. And take care of as much of that as we can. Whoa! That's cool. Elvish jewelry. But yeah, I believe that's what we'll do after. Yeah, I think we'll end the episode after we search around all here. Any warm spots and. Ah, snow yam. Excellent. Another snow yam? Winter root. Another crystal fruit. I've had bad spirit days where I've just done amazing in terms of finding stuff, so this wouldn't be like the first time I've had a bad spirit day and I found a lot of stuff. But yeah, check around this area over here near the lake. Make sure we don't miss anything. Trying to save our energy for clearing out more trees and whatnot over there on our farm. And since it doesn't seem like there's anything else, we'll take this snow yam that we found and we'll go make some more wild seeds. Plant them up. Come back and I'll have, when we come back, I'll have, I'll have this expanded a little bit. by about 20 more seeds. So, yeah. Alright, guys. That'll about do it for this episode. Thank y'all for joining me. Please be sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe. I will see y'all next time. Goodbye.